Welcome to our grand European adventure. Today, we're leaving the big cities behind and exploring the hidden gems, tiny towns that feel straight out of a storybook. From misty Austrian mountains to sun-drenched Italian coasts and fairy tale canals in France, each village is a world of its own. Get ready for breathtaking views, vibrant colors, and pure charm. Grab a coffee, and let's dive into our first magical destination. Welcome to Hallstatt, Austria, the jewel of the Salzkammergut. Nestled between majestic mountains and a crystal-clear lake, Hallstatt is pure storybook magic. Its pastel houses cling to the hillside, creating a real-life postcard. The dramatic Dachstein Mountains loom above, ancient guardians over this tiny paradise. The lake mirrors the village, doubling its beauty. With a history rooted in salt mining, Hallstatt is unforgettable, a place where nature and history meet. Welcome to Colmar, France, a real-life fairy tale in the Alsace region. With its vibrant half-timbered houses in yellows, blues, and pinks, Colmar feels like a storybook come to life. Stroll or float through La Petite Venise, where canals wind past flower-filled homes. It's romance, history, and pure magic. No wonder it inspired Beauty and the Beast. Colmar isn't just a place to see, it's a place to fall in love with. Welcome to Giethorn, the Venice of the North, a place so peaceful you can hear yourself think. Here, there are no roads, just tranquil canals, whisper boats, and charming thatched cottages. Every home has a flower garden and is linked by high-arched wooden bridges. In Giethorn, life slows down. The journey itself is the destination. Sometimes, the most beautiful things are the most simple. All right, put on your wellies, we're going to England. And not just any England, we're going to the Cotswolds. If you asked a computer to generate the most English-looking place in the entire world, it would show you a picture of Bibbery. It's so quintessentially English it feels like you've fallen into a Jane Austen novel, and you're just waiting for Mr. Darcy to come galloping over a hill. But instead of Mr. Darcy, you get me, looking for a scone. Which, let's be honest, is a pretty good trade. This place is pure, unadulterated charm. The air smells like damp earth and history, and I love it. Look at this. This is Arlington Row. These cottages, they're famous. They were built in the 1300s as a wool store, and then turned into weavers' cottages in the 1600s. You can feel the history in the stones. They're all hunched over, leaning on each other like old friends sharing a secret after a few pints at the pub. The stone is this warm honey color, and the roofs are so steep and slanted. It's just ridiculously picturesque. The River Colne, which is more of a gentle stream really, just trickles by, so clear you can see the trout swimming. It's a postcard, but it's real. You can walk right into it. You just want to find a nice patch of grass, lay down a checkered blanket, and have a picnic. You need a picnic here. It's the law of the Cotswolds. A little bit of cheese, some crusty bread, maybe a nice local cider. You'd sit there, watching the swans glide by on the river, listening to the buzz of bees in the cottage gardens. It's a full-body experience of tranquility. You can't help but smile. This place makes you smile. It's like the whole village is giving you a big, warm, woolly hug. I want to hug it back. Is it weird to want to hug a village? Don't answer that. And as the drone pulls up, you see how it all fits together. The town isn't just Arlington Row. It's nestled in this lush green valley. It's a little pocket of perfection, protected by rolling hills and ancient trees. It's a reminder of a slower, quieter time. A time when things were built by hand, built to last, and built with a sense of community. You look at those cottages all lined up, and you know that for centuries, people have been living their lives here, right next to each other. It's beautiful, it's historic, and it's deeply, deeply comforting. Now seriously, where is that scone? Okay, everybody take a deep breath, because where we're going next is going to take it away. We are heading way, way up north, to Norway, to the Lofoten Islands, which is already a place that sounds like it's from a Viking legend. And right at the tip of it all is a tiny fishing village called Rain. And I'm telling you, this is not just beautiful, this is dramatic. This is nature showing off. It's like the earth decided to put on its best outfit, and that outfit is a series of jagged, snow-capped mountains that shoot straight out of the Arctic Sea. It's breathtaking. Just look at it. The drone is soaring, and you see these epic, sharp peaks surrounding this little cluster of buildings like ancient guardians. And what are the buildings? They're these incredible red fishermen's cabins, called rohrbuer. They're built on stilts right over the water, so the fishermen could just load and unload their catch. The bright red against the deep blue-green of the fjord, and the stark white of the snow on the mountains. It's a color combination that just pops. It's so vivid, so alive. You feel the raw power of this place. This isn't cute and quaint. This is majestic. And these cabins, you can stay in them. Can you imagine? You're not just a tourist. You can live like a fisherman for a few days. But, you know, a very comfortable fisherman with Wi-Fi and a cozy fireplace. You'd wake up, open your door, and the fjord is right there. You could probably fish from your window. The air is so crisp and cold, it feels like it's cleaning out your lungs with every breath. And the silence. It's a different kind of silence here. It's the profound silence of the Arctic, punctuated only by the cries of seabirds and the gentle lapping of the water against the stilts of your cabin. But wait, there's more. Because we are so far north, if you come at the right time of year, you get the grand finale. The main event, the northern lights. The sky, which was already spectacular, suddenly explodes into curtains of green and purple light, dancing and shimmering above the mountains. You're standing in this tiny village, surrounded by some of the most dramatic scenery on the planet, watching a light show put on by the universe itself. It's humbling, it's spiritual. It makes you feel very small, but in the best possible way. It's a reminder that there is so much magic in the world, and you've just found a big chunk of it in Reina. Welcome to Manarola, the jewel of the Cinque Terre, where pastel houses spill down cliffs to the sparkling Mediterranean. It's a feast for the eyes, a vertical neighborhood clinging to the rocks, alive with color and history. Generations of fishermen and wine growers have called this place home, shaping every inch of land. As the sun sets, Manarola glows, inviting you to taste, feel, and truly experience Italy's magic. Welcome to Dinant, Belgium, a city squeezed between dramatic cliffs and the peaceful Meuse River, crowned by its majestic citadel. Tall, narrow houses line the riverbank, their reflections shimmering in the water. Dinant is the birthplace of Adolphe Sax, inventor of the saxophone. Music is everywhere here. Giant, colorful saxophones decorate the Charles de Gaulle Bridge, adding a whimsical touch. With its stunning scenery, rich history, and playful spirit, Dinant truly sings its own praises. Welcome to Lake Bled, Slovenia, a place so beautiful it feels like a fairy tale. The emerald green water, the tiny island with its romantic church, and the Julian Alps all around. Pure magic. Overlooking it all is Bled Castle, perched high above the lake for over 1,000 years. And don't miss the famous Bled cream cake. Light, airy, and the perfect treat with a view. Here, every moment feels perfect. This is what life is about. Český Krumlov is a real-life fairy tale. The Vltava River hugs this perfectly preserved medieval town, crowned by a dramatic castle. Wander cobblestone streets, discover colorful buildings, and savor a fresh Trdelník pastry. Climb the castle tower for breathtaking views, then relax by the river with a coffee or Czech beer. It's pure magic, welcoming, timeless, and unforgettable. Welcome to Kotor, Montenegro, the fjord of the Adriatic. You round a bend, and suddenly, breathtaking blue water and towering mountains appear. Tucked in the bay's corner is Kotor's old town, wrapped in ancient stone walls. Inside, it's a labyrinth of narrow streets, hidden squares, and cats lounging everywhere. Climb the fortress for epic views, or just relax in a sunny square and soak it all in. Okay, so we're back in France, but this is a whole different world from Colmar. We're on the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur, and perched high on a cliff overlooking the Mediterranean is the village of Ez. They call it an eagle's nest, and let me tell you, that is no exaggeration. From down on the coast, you look up and it's this tiny cluster of buildings clinging to the top of a rocky peak. You think, how did they even build that? It's a place that seems to defy gravity, a medieval village suspended between the brilliant blue sky and the even more brilliant blue sea. It's just astonishing. Getting there is part of the adventure. You wind your way up these roads, And then you have to leave your car behind because the village itself is a pedestrian-only zone. You start to climb these ancient cobblestone paths, and it's like ascending into another realm. The streets are so narrow and winding, twisting around the rock, that you can't see what's coming next. It's all stone archways, hidden courtyards, and beautiful little art galleries and workshops tucked into the stone walls. It feels exclusive, like a secret club you've just been given the password to. And the password is wow. You keep climbing, following the signs for the Jardin Exotique, the exotic garden. And when you think you can't go any higher, you enter this garden at the very pinnacle of the village, on the ruins of an old castle. Oh my goodness. The garden itself is incredible, filled with all these crazy-looking cacti and succulents from all over the world. But the view is the showstopper. It's a 360-degree panorama of the entire French Riviera. You can see from Italy all the way to Saint-Tropez on a clear day. It's one of the most beautiful coastal views on planet Earth. Period. After you've picked your jaw up off the floor, you wander back down through the village. You find a little restaurant on a terrace that's just hanging over the cliff edge. You're sitting there, with this unbelievable view, eating some fantastic French food, maybe some fresh fish from the sea right below you. You can hear the distant sound of the waves, you can feel the warm sun, and you just feel so incredibly grateful. Ezi is more than just a beautiful village. It's an experience. It elevates you, literally and figuratively, and reminds you just how much beauty there is in the world, waiting on a cliff top. Hello friends! Okay, picture this. You're standing in a town so perfectly nestled in the mountains, you feel like you've walked straight into a postcard. Or maybe a really good strudel. This is Garmisch-Partenkirchen, Germany. And let me tell you, it's the real deal. It's actually two towns that merged for the 1936 Winter Olympics, and you can still feel that spirit of friendly competition, or maybe that's just me looking for the best pretzel. The air here? It's different. It's crisp, it's clean. It's filled with the promise of adventure and, more importantly, some seriously good Bavarian food. I mean, look at those mountains. They're not just background scenery. They're the main characters. You can't talk about Garmisch-Partenkirchen without getting a little poetic about the houses. These aren't just buildings, my friends. They're canvases. They're covered in these incredible paintings called Luftelmalerei, which is a mouthful, I know. But it basically means frescoes telling stories of the town, fairy tales, and religious scenes. It's like the whole town is a storybook, and you get to walk through its pages. I find myself just wandering, my head tilted up, completely lost in the art. You could spend a whole day just reading the houses. And then you realize you're hungry, because all this walking and looking up works up an appetite, you know? And then there are the mountains. Oh, the mountains. We're at the foot of Germany's highest peak, the Zugspitze. You can take a cable car all the way to the top, and the view. It's one of those moments that makes you feel so small in the best possible way. You're up there, looking out over 4 different countries, feeling like you're on top of the world, literally. It's humbling and exhilarating all at once. And you know what they have at the top? A restaurant. A restaurant on top of Germany. This is my kind of country. Eating a sausage at 9,000 feet? Yes, please. Sign me up for that adventure. This place is a playground for all seasons. In the winter, it's a wonderland of skiing, snowboarding, and cozying up by the fire with a hot chocolate, or maybe something a little stronger. In the summer, it's a paradise for hikers, bikers, and anyone who just loves being outdoors. You can hike through gorges with turquoise water rushing by, or just find a sunny meadow and have a picnic. The point is, you get outside, you breathe in that incredible alpine air, you move your body, and you earn that giant plate of Käsespätzle you're definitely going to have for dinner. It's the perfect circle of life, isn't it? Welcome to Oia Santorini, the sunset capital of Greece. Whitewashed houses cling to volcanic cliffs, blue-domed churches match the Aegean, and every corner reveals a breathtaking view. As golden hour arrives, crowds gather for the world's most beautiful show, the sunset. The sky explodes in orange and pink, and for a moment, everyone is silent. Then they applaud the sun. Oia is pure magic, beauty, and unforgettable moments. Rovinj, Croatia, just wow. This colorful town on the Adriatic feels like a scoop of Italian gelato dropped on the coast. Tightly packed buildings, vibrant colors, and the sea breeze. Can you imagine waking up here? The winding cobblestone streets are pure adventure, each turn revealing hidden courtyards and cozy cafes. It's a painter's palette come to life, glowing at sunset. But the real magic? The warmth of the people. Rovinj is alive, authentic, and unforgettable. Welcome to Piran, Slovenia's Venetian dream. This seaside gem feels like a secret corner of Venice, with red-tiled roofs and stunning Venetian Gothic architecture. At its heart is Tartini Square, once an inner harbor, now alive with music and history. Lose yourself in winding medieval alleys, stumble upon hidden courtyards, and soak in breathtaking Adriatic views. End your day with fresh seafood by the sea. Piran is pure magic. Our journey through Europe's most beautiful tiny towns comes to an end. From Hallstatt's lakeside serenity to Piran's Venetian charm, we've wandered cobblestone streets, tasted local flavors, and connected with wonderful people. I hope you're inspired to pack a bag and explore. Maybe you'll find your own hidden gem. Thanks for joining me. Until our next adventure, be curious, be open, and stay hungry for life.